everybody live. This is going to be fun. Okay, so today I'm going to be going over AWS, and this is Morgan with Gokame Tech. Let's see. Let's move this over. How's everybody doing today? Anybody in the chat? Oh, I just started, so there's not going to be anybody yet. Okay, I'm going to scooch this over. That's a good one. Last one? Okay, so on AWS Skill Builder, there's like subscription. I can't even say it. Subscriptions. So there's a bunch of money here. I'm not doing any of these. I'm just going to go to the free. It says sign up for free. And in here's got Cloud Quest. Cloud Quest, and it says Cloud Practitioner, or General AI Practitioner roles. Okay, so get rid of that. And this is AWS Cloud Practitioner. I'm just going to keep that up. That's really cool. Cloud Practitioner. Oh, here's all the different parts. So you have to have a subscription for some study materials. I'm just going to go straight to, ooh, what's this one? Oh, Cloud Quest. Okay, it looks like that. I'm going to sign in. Make sure I'm signed into everything here. Oh, there it is. I have to use my root canal. Can I just, yeah, there we go. Then, oh, very secure. Oh yeah, it's with my cell phone. Oh, crap. Where is that thing? Dirk. Here we go. Oh, I just broke something. That's always fun. I have to do my multi-factor authenticator. I always want to do this. It's very secure this way. All right, I'm in. So this is the console. Yeah, you can actually learn straight from here. This is Amazon Q, the AI for the console. I'm going to sign in here. And there's a bunch of different immersive learning. I'll put this in the chat. This is my favorite. If anybody comes in here, say hey in the chat. I'm going to put that to the side. I've already saved that one. Jam events. These are free as well. Oh, sorry, that needs a subscription. That's out. Consoles in. And here, this one's going over EC2. I think I might do this one. No, that's video. Practitioner Cloud Quest. Here we go. So it's going to load Cloud Quest. It's kind of like a Roblox style kind of game. What's this? Oh, it's just the channel. So in this prep plan, it goes over Elastic Compute Cloud and IAM, Identity and Access Management, Simple Storage. I should refresh it. Oh no, it's on. Okay, I'm just going to F11. Make a big screen. Generative AI is really big. Looks like you can battle. I'm just going to go into the game and go over a few basic things. It's always good to go back to the basics. Alright, so I'm done. Don't hear anything yet. So I get this little music. I gotta go back to this guy. Okay, Cloud Practitioner. I'm at 0%. So the other day I made my purple guy here. What a sad sight. The beach is totally empty. Okay, so I gotta solve this. Okay, learn, practice, do it yourself. I don't mind seeing that, that's cool. Cloud Computing Essentials, Solution Request. Hi there, I'm Bitsy, your Solution Center Guide. Welcome. Ade got you started. I'll learn about AWS services. Okay. The Solution Center contains 3 sections. Learn, practice, do it yourself. Way down here. In the Learn section, you'll follow a solution diagram. Okay, so we're learning how to do it, then we practice how to do it, and then we actually just do it. That's always good. Anything you're going to learn. Use the step counter on the left side of the screen to track your progress through the diagram. Navigate through the steps. When you finish, more videos. Review the diagram. Practice. Here's all the steps. Okay, cool. So Amazon 3 overview is here. That's for the Amazon 3S.
Amazon Simple Storage Service Overview and attached metadata. The metadata is a set of name-value pairs that describe the object.
Name-value pairs, that makes sense.
Buckets are containers for objects stored in S3. An object is uniquely identified within a bucket by a key. For example, an image file is uploaded to a uniquely named S3 bucket.
Okay,
after the file is uploaded, it becomes an object, which contains image data and any added metadata, such as time created and location.
Makes sense.
Amazon S3 offers industry-leading scalability, data availability, security, and performance.
Cool.
Customers of all sizes and industries can use it to store and protect any amount of data for a range of use cases such as websites, mobile applications, backup and restore, archives, enterprise applications, IoT devices, and big data analytics.
Cool. Nice.
Amazon S3 can easily meet fluctuating demands by pyramid cycles.
Okay, so
Amazon S3 is designed for 11 nines of data durability. Because it automatically creates and stores copies of all S3 objects across multiple availability zones, your data is available when needed and protected against failures, errors, and threats.
That's cool. That's really
Amazon
cool.
S3 also offers leading security, compliance, and audit capabilities. It secures your data from unauthorized access with encryption features and access management tools.
That is powerful.
S3 allows you to block public access to all of your objects at the bucket or the account level. With S3 Block Public Access, you should enable block public access for all accounts and buckets that you do not want publicly accessible.
That's normal.
S3 maintains compliance programs such as PCI DSS, HIPAA High-Tech, FedRAMP, EU Data Protection Directive, and FISMA. To help you meet regulatory requirements, AWS also supports numerous auditing capabilities to monitor access requests to your S3 resources. Amazon S3 is widely supported and integrated with many applications and services. You can choose to work with a partner from the AWS Partner Network, or APN, which is the largest community of technology and consulting services providers. Migration partners can help you to transfer data to Amazon S3. Storage partners offer integrated solutions for primary storage, backup and restore, archives, and disaster recovery. You can also purchase an AWS integrated solution directly from the AWS Marketplace, which lists over 250 storage-specific offerings.
And that's everything. Cool. I was trying to fix the camera too. Yeah, I think it went too far. Foot down. Oh well, it's not perfect. And let's get out of this. So that's the S3, and then we have S3 metadata. Data is stored as objects. Okay. And then the solution uses an S3 bucket to host a static website. Okay, that's what we're going to do today. And the S3 bucket stores both the HTML file. This is how I actually store my website.
Amazon S3, more features. Amazon S3 also provides a wide range of storage classes. S3 Standard, S3 Intelligent Tiering, S3 Standard and Frequent Access, or IA, S3 One Zone and Frequent Access, or S3 One Zone IA. In the three Amazon S3 Glacier storage classes.
That's cold.
Each S3 storage class supports a specific data access level.
Yeah, it's frequently accessed.
It delivers
over here
low latency and high throughput and can access data in milliseconds. S3 Intelligent Tiering is for data with unknown or changing access patterns.
Yeah, colder
It
it
automatically
is,
moves your
the
data
cheaper it
between a
is.
frequent access and an infrequent access tier based on changing access patterns, without performance impact or
That's a lot to
operational
look at.
overhead. S3 Standard IA and S3 One Zone IA are for long-lived, but S3 Intelligent Tiering, S3
Long-term
Standard
data,
IA and
like
S3
for
One
10
Zone
years or
archive
so.
data that does not require hours. With a wide data that should move to a lower cost storage class based on access patterns.
Keep.
Then you can use this into other AWS regions. You can also replicate data within the same AWS region.
Keep.
S3 Object Lock. Objects are locked for the
That's
duration of
management.
the retention period that you define and are protected from deletion. You can enforce, write once, read many policies with S3 Object Lock.
Write once. Read
S3
it.
Inventory
That's the
Report lists your stored objects, their metadata and encryption status. You can also use S3 batch operations to change object properties and perform storage management tasks for billions of objects.
Billions.
With S3 batch operations and a single S3 API request, store archived objects from Amazon S3 Glacier.
Copy. Object type
Since
sets,
Amazon S3 works with
access.
AWS Lambda, you can log activities, define alerts and automate workflows without managing
Lambda,
additional infrastructure.
useful. Log activities, alert, automate workflow.
With query and play services, you can run big data analytics directly across your S3 objects and other data sets in AWS.
Big data.
This means you can run big data analytics directly on your data stored in Amazon S3 that allows you to query data without needing to copy and load it into a separate analytics platform or data warehouse. Amazon S3 is also compatible with AWS Analytics Services, Amazon Athena and Amazon Redshift Spectrum. You can use Amazon Athena to query S3 data with standard SQL expressions. Amazon Redshift Spectrum also runs SQL queries directly against data at rest in Amazon S3, and is more appropriate for complex queries and large data sets up to exabytes. You can also use S3 Select to retrieve subsets of object data instead of the entire object, which can be up to 5 terabytes in size.
Keep.
It is designed to increase query performance by up to 400% and reduce querying costs as much as 80%.
Oh, because there's subsets.
Versioning is a means of keeping multiple variants of an object in the same bucket. Buckets can be in one of 3 states: unversioned, which is a default, versioning enabled, or versioning suspended. When versioning is suspended, it will suspend the creation of version ID for new objects but preserve all the existing object versions. Once you enable versioning, the combination of a bucket key and version ID uniquely identify each object. After the bucket is version enabled, it can never return to an unversioned state. You can, however, suspend versioning on that bucket. You can use versioning to preserve, retrieve and restore every version of every object stored in your Amazon S3 bucket. Versioning enabled buckets enable you to recover objects from accidental deletion or overwrite. If you delete an object that is not permanently deleted, Amazon S3 inserts a delete marker. If you overwrite an object, it results in a new object version in the bucket. You can restore the previous version as long as the object has not been deleted.
That's very cool. Alright, get out of that. Let's go next. When configured for website hosting, the S3 bucket receives a dedicated URL. Request this URL prompt S3 to serve the bucket's designated root object, the HTML. That's usually the main index. Access the S3 bucket and its content is controlled through permissions, which are defined in a bucket policy. There it is, bucket policy. A bucket policy is written in JSON format. I think I have this.
Amazon Simple Storage Service, Amazon S3, Access Management. By default, all Amazon S3 resources, such as buckets and objects, are private. Only the resource owner, an AWS account that created it, can access the resource.
Makes sense.
The resource owner can optionally grant access permissions to others by writing an access policy. Amazon S3 offers access policy options that can be broadly categorized as resource-based policies and user policies. Resource-based policies are access policies that you attach to your resources, such as buckets and objects.
Yep.
Bucket policies and access control lists, ACLs, are resource-based policies. You can also authenticate certain types of data access using query string authentication and grant temporary access to others with time-limited URLs.
That's cool.
User policies are access policies that you attach to users. Access can be granted to users using AWS IAM policies. You may choose to use resource-based policies, user policies, or some combination of these to manage permissions to your Amazon S3 resources. Access Control List is a legacy access control mechanism. As a general rule, AWS recommends using S3 bucket policies, or IAM policies for access control. When Amazon S3 receives a request, it must evaluate all the access policies to determine whether to authorize or deny the request. First, let's look at resource-based policies. Access control lists. Each bucket and object has an access control list, or ACL, associated with it. Access control lists use an Amazon S3 specific XML schema. It defines which AWS accounts or groups are granted access and the type of access they have. When you create a bucket or an object, Amazon S3 creates a default ACL that grants the resource owner full control over the resource.
That makes sense.
You can use access control lists to grant basic read and write permissions to other AWS accounts.
Yep.
Bucket policies, written in JSON, are attached to an S3 bucket. It provides access permissions to the S3 bucket and all objects in it. Here is an example of a S3 bucket policy. This S3 bucket policy allows the principal, the root account, and the IAM user Alice under that account to perform any S3 operation. The wildcard asterisk character after the S3 in the action statement indicates that all S3 operations are allowed. You can perform S3 operations only on specific resources, as shown in the resource statement. In this case, only the S3 bucket with the name myBucket and all objects in it are allowed.
Okay.
As you can see, you can use the slash and asterisk after the bucket name to indicate all objects in the bucket. User policies control who has access to your Amazon S3 resources and is also written in JSON. You can use AWS Identity and Access Management, AWS IAM, to create users, groups, and roles in your account, and attach access policies to grant them access to Amazon S3. Let's look at an IAM policy example. Unlike bucket policies, an IAM policy does not require a principal element because the principal is by default the entity that the IAM policy is attached to. The first part of the policy specifies bucket-level permissions. It allows the list bucket action, so that applications can list all objects in the test bucket. The second part specifies object-level permissions. It allows put object, get object, and delete object actions so that applications can write, read, and delete any objects in the test bucket.
Read. Read is get. Okay. Write is get. Write is put, I should say. Alright. And then after that, JSON is a standardized format. Yeah, we know that. You should know that. When city residents across the web portal get beach wave information, the browsers send get requests. Yes. That then goes get object. It's like read. And no crud. Number 10, the root object can be renamed with index.html to waves.html. Yeah, you can name it anything, whatever you want. More videos? Orchid. Let's start it weird. Practice. Oh, cool. So now moving on to practice. That was the learn. In the practice section, you'll apply what you learned hands-on. Build the complete solution architecture. This panel controls access to your practice lab. Keep. Choose Start to provision AWS. Once lab is ready, choose Open to launch AWS console. And then new tab. And it's right here. Oh no, is it broken somehow? Oh, this is my student account, it looks like. Let me get the dark mode, please, dear God. Alright. Let me go F11 back out of that. So I'm still in Cloud Quest. Choose N. Show steps to display. Step counter. Navigate. Lab files. Choose a diagram. Show steps. Complete the practice lab. Now choose DIY. 2 hours with this practice lab. Okay, review the practice lab tasks in the concepts section. Go start lab. Or open to begin. So go open. No. I've already opened it. So this is my account here, the 7470. And it looks like walls about. Should see here. Oh, it's signing me out. So if you open another page, this one gets killed. Can't have 2 pages open. Alright, so access denied for these things, so it's not like my actual, this is mine, the Gokame one. This is like a student account, lab user. Cool. Okay, click start to begin. Review the lab is ready message. AWS services not using this lab are disabled. Yes. Okay, so lab is ready message. If the lab is not started, click start. Note that all provision labs are temporary. Yes. Access the AWS Management Console. Click open. Redirect to go to the next step. Top navigation. So I'm going to put this on my left while I look here. I'll come back later. Sorry, I can't see everybody's messages. So, I'm going to go to S3. Let's just type it in. I think I know where S3 is. It's going to be in storage. Storage. S3. So actually, I want to put a star by that. Because that's one of my favorites. Storage. S3. This is favorite. See what's up here now. Then, S3, on the general purpose page, click the bucket name. It starts with a website bucket. Website. Okay, here's the website bucket. Click on that one. Alright, at the top of this page, select highlight. Bucket name. I think it's text.html. You must use this bucket name in the later DIY section. Oh, here. Okay. Oh, I have to copy the bucket name. I'm spacing out. My bad. Copy it. I'm going to go to Notepad. Also, I'm going to just paste it over here. So I have saved it. There we go. There it is. So I've copied it. And then number 2 is review the objects. Review the objects. And then choose the text HTML. Right? And then we're going to click on actions. And then we're going to rename it. text.html. I think it'd be index, right? For new object name, type error. Oh wow, we're naming text error. Error. And then we're going to save it. This contains the code for the error page. It opens whenever something goes wrong. And the success alert, review the message. So successfully named text error. Click the permissions tab. Okay, we're in permissions now. And the block public access here. We see block all public access is off. That's not good. We'll talk about that one. Turning off block all public access is necessary for static. Oh, this is good for static because public will be accessing it. Okay, in the bucket policy editor window, review the policy. Okay, where do I see that? Buckets. Oh, just scroll down to here. Okay, I see it. static web policy, S3 get object allow. Okay. To prevent unintentional data exposure, we recommend stricter permissions. Okay. At the top of the page, click the property stat. There it is. Next step. In the default encryption, scroll down, default encryption, review the encryption settings. So it says server-side encryption with S3 managed keys. Okay. And the static, is that it? Disabled. Okay, and then static website hosting. Maybe down here. Okay, here it is. Here it is. We need to edit it. We're gonna turn this one on. Okay, we're gonna enable it. There it is. Enable and host a static website. And oops, we're just looking at the instructions. We're still looking at this page. If anybody wants to know, it's a game that's walking me through it. Okay, I've already done this though for my website. And then index will be index. Oh, I have to type it. Index.html. Error document, of course, will be error.html. And let's go, we need to save it, right? At the bottom, click save. Yeah, there it is. It should have all of that on there. Static, enabled. Let's see. Next, in the static website. Oh, that's cool. It's already working. In the static website, review the confirm by hosting set bucket hosting. And now click on that. Yeah. Go to the next step. Load the beach wave conditions. Paste the bucket website. Just copy it and then press enter. That's it. That's it. And then next, DIY. So for my own DIY, put this over here. In this DIY section, you build the final part of the solution with minimal guidance. Okay, then validate your architecture works correctly. Rename index to waves. That's easy. Our test server will verify that you renamed index to waves. Okay, use actions Dropbox to rename. Okay, and then type the website bucket name in the validation field. The bucket name starts with website bucket. Okay, previewing started. Use the validation form and validate. That's just for the test. Validation message will indicate your solution is wrong. Needs correction. Choose the diagram icon. Step DIY. Okay. Bucket name. Oh, I don't know the bucket name. I gotta go to the back to the bucket. Alright, so we're gonna go to. So we're just gonna edit here. We're not gonna look anything up. Post index. We're gonna call this waves. Yes. And then we're going to go to save changes, buckets, website, and then here is the index. We need to change that. Where's the rename? Data object log. Permissions, properties. What's that? Oh no, I changed the name of the file. Permissions. Everyone, of course. Now we can go over there. There's index. It's gotta be under actions. waves. Sorry. HTML. Some settings. That's fine. So we're starting with waves, and from here we're going to website hosting. Make sure that's waves. I think that's it. So I think if I click on that, done. Static website bucket. Let's see if I can put this. Bucket name. I think this is it. So I got the bucket name. Validate. So it's going to go to that website and it's going to say, oh, it is waves. You did it. Congratulations. Okay, so that took me 26 minutes, it says. Not too bad. So improve website reliability by migrating to S3. Enable static website, review the bucket policy, rename index to waves. So I can either download it or exit. I'm going to download it just for the fun of it. That was cool. Did it actually download? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a screenshot. So now I have the screenshot. I guess I can save that. Exit Solution Center. Give us feedback? Sure. I'll get some feedback real quick. Do you recommend? And you can do, well, any language. Would you recommend changing about the experience? How can we improve it? Add voice to NPC. There you go. So I would add voice. On a scale, would you recommend AWS training? Yes, extremely. This is awesome. I love the Gamified experience. I love this. I love this. How long have you used AWS services? I'll just put 6 months free. How often do you play video games? Oh man, I wish I played more. I'll just say let's see between those two. Oh, alright, whatever. How do you discover Cloud Quest? You should say Gokame. Training and certification website. There is no technical issues. Did you know that Cloud Quest now offers 2 experience options? No. What? What? There's an open dialogue mode? I want to make your experience even better. You really have a follow-up conversation. Yeah, I'll talk to AWS people. Alright, I'll put in my support. Support at Gokame.com. This is Morgan here. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I love this stuff. Alright, so let's move over to deliver your assignment. That's cool. There's everything here. Alright. Here I am with my buddy. Shift. Thanks for providing a quick effective solution. Your welcome looks like the beach crowd is returning. Yes, the beach is back. I'm thinking of adding a lighthouse to the pier. Which style? How are they different? The same. One stripe? Stripes. These two look exactly the same. Oh, white on the bottom or red on the bottom? Is this one? Sure. So I get a lighthouse. Leveled up. Now I'm level 2. I have a new builder level 2. Drone capture. Zap blue drones to get AWS service cards. Use service cards to complete architecture challenges. How satisfied? I'm happy. Okay, so I got some gems, some customizations, and reputation points. Okay, continue on. Do I need to give additional feedback? Good grief, that's enough. Alright, there we go. Okay, hi again. If you'd like to revisit a solution, your XR device, and click Knowledge Library. Try it. Knowledge Library. Library plan meeting. Okay, so that was the original. Cool. These are some badges. Oh wow. I can get this badge? Oh, it's Cloud Quest badge. Library challenges. Progress. Goals. Practitioner. So I need to do all 12 of these things. Assign location and choose. Let's go there. What is this? Here's a skin. Do this. Can I do that? I can't do that. Oh, there's a demo for it. There's somebody. What did I do? Is this the guy? Let's just go. I have no idea. Let's go. Okay. Okay then. Oh my god. Why is it so hard? Cloud first steps. There we go. Next guy. Okay, so we have two here. This one's guided and this one's a challenge. Open dialogue. Open dialogue. That sounds awesome. It's just 10 more minutes though. I guess I'll just do scripted to save time, but you can talk with AI. That's really cool. Hey, I'm sorry your encounter is during an emergency, but we have a major issue to deal with. Don't worry, helping with urgent situations is part of my job. I heard about the problem with the city's stabilization system. Yes, our stabilization system runs on a single server, and yesterday we noticed the hard drive is starting to fail. I've ordered a new hard drive, but it won't arrive for 2 more days, and that might be too late. The feeding system is already causing tremors on the island. What can we do? I have a solution. We can use Amazon EC2 to fix this right away. Amazon EC2? What is that? Amazon EC2 provides virtual servers in the cloud in just minutes. Yeah, it's fast. Oh my gosh, my mic was off. I don't know if that recorded or not. It's fast, reliable, and you can have exactly the computing power you need. That sounds promising. Can you tell me more about how it can improve server reliance? I don't think a customer would say that word, server reliance, but whatever. Hardware failures can happen anytime, as you've seen. With AWS, you can create new servers instantly for your stabilization system. No ordering or waiting needed. For even better protection, you can run your servers in 2 different availability zones with the same AWS region. If one has problems, the other keeps working. That's common. Availability zones? Do you mean 2 data centers? Actually, an availability zone is more than just a data center. It's a complete facility with its own power, network, and internet connections. Each availability zone is backed by multiple data centers for extra reliability. I like what I'm hearing. It sounds very resilient. Yes, AWS is built for reliability. Let me help you set this up so we can stabilize the island quickly. Thanks for your device. Let me just start. Are you ready to deploy to Amazon EC2 servers? See, I said that, but she did all. I have confidence in you. That's what you want to hear. Alright, learn, practice, DIY. Understand the theory, gain hands-on experience, and apply acquired knowledge. Okay, so this is an infrastructure overview, EC2 overview, global infrastructure benefits, EBS overview. Is that elastic? I think I might need to read that one. DNS overview. More help. I think I might need to take a break and come back to this. And that'll be it for now. Dinner, take a nap.
Amazon Elastic Block Store Overview. Amazon Elastic Block Store, Amazon EBS, is a service that provides block-level storage volumes for use with Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud, EC2, instances. EBS volumes behave like raw unformatted block devices in the cloud. You can mount EBS volumes as a device on your EC2 instance. Each EBS volume can be attached to only one instance at a time, but multiple volumes of EBS can be on the same instance. Since EBS volumes are mounted to the instances, they can provide single-digit millisecond latency, which is extremely low latency between where the data is stored and where it might be used on the instance. EBS volumes are designed for both throughput and transaction-intensive workloads at any scale. Amazon EBS offers data persistence. All the data on the attached EBS volume remains available, even after you stop or terminate an Amazon EC2 instance. Amazon EBS provides two major storage volume types, solid-state drive, or SSD-backed storage, and hard disk drive, or HDD-backed storage. SSD-backed storage is optimized for transactional workloads which involve frequent read-write operations with small I/O size. Some use case examples include databases and boot volumes. SSD-backed volumes include the highest performance provisioned IOPS SSD, IO2 and IO1, for latency-sensitive transactional workloads. General-purpose SSD volumes, GP3 and GP2, balance price and performance for a wide variety of transactional data. GP3 volumes enables customers to provision performance independent of storage capacity. The dominant performance for SSD-backed volumes depends primarily on IOPS. HDD-backed storage is for throughput-intensive workloads, such as MapReduce, data warehouse, and log processing. HDD-backed volumes include throughput-optimized HDD, ST1, for frequently accessed, throughput-intensive workloads. The lowest cost cold HDD, SC1, is for less frequently accessed data. Dominant performance for HDD-backed volumes depends primarily on throughput, measured in megabytes per second.
That is pretty cool. Okay. That's a lot of information. So that's the Elastic Block Store. Let me just understand why we have set over here and here. High performance block storage optimized for Amazon EC2. And yeah, I need to take a break. That's it for now. should probably just call it a night. Okay, just go to sleep, worn out. Alright. This did not hit right now, the viewers, because there's gamers who are not interested in this much high tech, and then there's high tech people that are really turned off by exit solution center. This sort of user interface. Oh, wait, I need to show it completely. So this is something really targeted for someone like me, which I think the people out there, we don't know about it yet, and it's gonna have to hit them. They're gonna have to like watch it and be like, "Oh, this is awesome." This is probably the best way for someone like me to learn. But everybody's different. Everybody learns in different ways. And I hope everybody out there is learning constantly to level up, not just a video game character, but their life. Always strive to do better. Have a good night, everybody.